dudes. Good. Now, I shot Barry Bonds yesterday. Okay, it kind of goes into the whole thing. What do you think about that whole thing as far as Major League Baseball or any sport in terms of what steroids, human growth hormone, or anything like that can do for you? You think the results are being overemphasized by people or underemphasized?
Well, I mean, people don't. The problem is that people don't realize that Barry Bonds is the best hitter. Basically, him and A-Rod, the best hitters in the history of baseball. Both of them took steroids, but you know, a lot of people, I think nowadays, are like they're so concerned that the steroids did the work, but the steroids don't do the work. The athlete needs to do the work, and if it doesn't come from here, if it doesn't come from the heart, and that if Barry Bonds didn't want to go hit 700 home runs, if he didn't want to go out and do that, then it would have never happened. You know, there's countless stories. I mean, like, look, people cheat every day. People cheat at everything, right? So like, when you look at baseball and they have rules and the rules are defined, and somebody broke the rules, fine. But you know what? Barry Bonds didn't break the rules.
Okay. I'll give you an example, though.
Because they didn't have rules then.
Right. Tim Montgomery.
This guy.
What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Finally. Sorry.
How you
Brought
doing?
you in. You found the place.
Yeah.
That's right.
And now I got these guys fired
Real
up.
quick. I want to
I'm
ask
coming to interview him.
Real quick, I want to ask you something. Tim Montgomery, remember him, Olympic sprinter?
Yeah.
Goes from a pretty good sprinter, all right, to the fastest man in the world in a couple of cycles of the cream and the clear. What about a situation like that where it seems like his potentiality was increased by using a drug? You think it's the same thing, or is it you attribute that to the work as well?
Absolutely, but he didn't just take a drug.
Okay.
He took a drug and he was on a program to work his ass off to become the fastest man in the world. So he did take a drug and he did, you know, do that. But like, you know, there is. It'll just always make an athlete better than what they already are.
Right.
But it's not going to make an athlete. Steroids cannot make an athlete. They can just make an athlete better than they already are.
So you think the whole Roger Clemens thing, you think all of this stuff is being blown out of proportion, would you
It's
say?
always blown out of proportion. You know, it's like it's blown out of proportion because who are they hurting?
Right.
Who are they hurting?
Right.
All they're doing is selling more T-shirts for Nike. All they're doing is selling more sneakers. You know, and like all of this is based on money. And the problem now is like, I mean, if you look at the NCAA, like the NCAA is they pimp these kids, and they're all like, oh, these kids shouldn't get paid. These kids shouldn't take money.
And they're making millions of dollars off of them.
They shouldn't
Yeah.
cheat, right? They shouldn't cheat. Nobody should cheat. Blah, blah, blah. And everything's all about like people not cheating, right? But what are they doing? They're using these kids, these young kids, to make money. Right? They're using young kids.
Right.
Dollars and cents.
Dollars and cents.
Look out, video
They
games.
don't
End of
make
the
dollars.
game.
It don't
End of
make
the day.
sense.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, homie. Appreciate that, man.
Oh,
What about HGH? You think it's like a big popularity right now? You think that's
You want some?
I don't want that.
No, it's a big popularity right now. You think it's like a bad thing that people are using it for cosmetic reasons, or?
Well, HGH is a little bit overrated as far as performance enhancement goes. Like, I feel that people take testosterone and enhance your performance. I think testosterone definitely will help get you bigger, stronger, and faster pretty quick.
Yeah.
The use of human growth hormone helps a little bit, but it helps a lot more with like recovery and longevity.
Okay.
I think the use of HGH and the whole like, first of all, there's no test for it, so
Yeah.
anybody can be using it. But secondly, I don't think it works nearly as good as testosterone or some of the other steroids that are out there.
Steroids. Oh, okay.
It's a little overblown.
There you go. Appreciate it, man. This part of your documentary.